superlative voting,
yearbook sales,
and a look at our Black History Month Hero of the Month.
All that and more on today's episode of Actus Love. I'm your host, Camille Ham.
And I'm Aubrey Bell.
First up today, we'll be following a regular bell schedule.
Basketball intramurals will be played during both lunch periods today.
8th graders will be dismissed with the first bell this week.
Plan on coming out and supporting your 7th grade boys and 7th grade girls basketball teams as they host Whitley this afternoon, beginning with the boys game at 4. Superlative voting will take place during the second half of lunch today through Friday in the quad.
Voting is optional, and you will vote for one girl and one boy for each category.
Make sure you print first and last names on the ballot to ensure your vote will count.
The categories are
Most athletic,
class clown,
best dressed,
social butterfly,
most likely to be late,
drama king or queen,
most likely to be successful,
and best smile.
Start thinking about who you want to vote for.
Students with the most votes will be featured in the yearbook.
And speaking of the yearbook,
don't forget to purchase a yearbook by April 12th online or in person.
We'll be honoring Black History Month throughout February.
We'll spend this month paying
tribute to the generations of African Americans who struggled with adversity and honoring their triumphs and contributions throughout U.S. history.
Let's play Who Am I?
We'll share some clues about an individual's story and accomplishments, and you'll see if you can identify who we're talking about.
The stars were always within reach for today's hero.
Using her mathematics skills, she helped NASA send astronauts to the moon and return them safely home. She overcame racial and gender hurdles that helped make giant leaps for humankind.
In 1952, when she was 34 years old, her love for math paid off as she landed a job with NASA as a human computer figuring out the difficult calculations needed for spaceflight.
During her time at NASA, she broke racial barriers, like using the bathroom that was supposed to be for white women only. But one of her biggest accomplishments at NASA was helping calculate the trajectory or path of the country's first human spaceflight in 1961, making sure astronaut Alan B. Shepard Jr. had a safe trip.
A year later, she figured out John Glenn's orbit of the planet, another American first.
In 1969, she calculated the trajectories of Neil Armstrong's historic mission to the moon on Apollo 11.
We're talking about Katherine Johnson.
Yet, unlike the white male astronaut she helped launch into space, no one knew of the groundbreaking work Johnson and dozens other black women did for NASA in space exploration.
It wasn't until the 2016 release of the movie Hidden Figures that these women received widespread recognition.
Johnson died February 24th, 2020 at the age of 101.
In the spirit of Valentine's Day, here are some interesting facts you may not know about February 14th.
Nearly 85% of Valentine's Day cards are bought by women.
Women seem to prefer buying a card for their loved ones.
Flowers are one of the main gifts given by men on Valentine's Day.
Around 73% of flowers are bought by them.
Nearly 250 million roses are grown in preparation for Valentine's Day each year. In an effort to provide the flowers for the holiday, countries including Ecuador, Kenya, and Colombia ship the roses to the U.S. since they do not grow in the colder temperatures we experience in February.
While a red rose has traditionally symbolized love, other colors like deep pink, purple, or white, which symbolize happiness, royalty, and sympathy respectively, may be given on the holiday too.
According to the National Retail Foundation, Americans spend over $20 billion on Valentine's Day gifts.
That's a lot to spend on money. Love.
And finally this morning, those 8th graders in the Kern County Honor Band, Chorus, and Orchestra will need to eat during 5th period.
Honor Band and choir students will be leaving campus at approximately 12:40 for their respective rehearsal.
Now let's honor America with the flag salute. Please stand. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's take a look at what's for lunch.
For lunch today in line 1, we have chicken Alfredo, garlic nut, fresh broccoli with ranch, and a fresh apple. Line 2 will have the same entree, but with a salad bar option.
And for breakfast tomorrow, blueberry mini waffles, fresh banana, fruit juice, and cereal of choice.
Teachers, please take an accurate lunch count for both lines and submit your numbers for first period to Miss Mel so she can plan for today.
Thank you for tuning in to Actus Live.
Remember to act respectfully
Responsibly.
and honestly today.
Tune in next time as we'll once again cover the headlines that matter to you.